Well, howdy. Well, from the totally obscure and forgotten, but not necessarily milsurp department, welcome to another entry. What you're looking at is a Remington Model 25. Now, around the early 1920s, both Winchester and Colt were trying to get into this new and exciting pump-action rifle competition. Winchester already had the pump-action shotgun field pretty well covered with their, I think it was a Model 12 and the 1897. But, oh, the heck with it. But the pump-action rifle was the latest thing to get into. Well, Remington wanted to get in on that game, so they came up with three. One was a 25, the next was a 30, and the second and the fourth, I think, was a 44 Remington rifles that used a pump action. What's interesting about them is they all had this, the head from the cartridge case embedded into the side of the gun itself as a sort of a logo. Now, what's interesting about this particular cartridge, it was just a scotch longer than a 223 and a little shorter than a 30-30. But the head of the thing, they're all rimless, and the head of it is exactly the same size as the modern 10mm, which I think was the origins of the 10mm, was basing on this thing. Anyway, it bombed. It totally bombed. I think the last of these was made around 1935, and I think that the cartridge itself stopped being made sometime before 1940. I have exactly 3 cartridges. They've been fired. Those are 3 usable. I have more than that, but I have 3 very usable ones. I think the bullet is about .257. I don't know about it uses a small rifle primer. I do not know a recipe for powder on the thing. I can't find it in any manuals, and I'm not about to try. I got this very cheap on a deal where I got several other rifles. This one had been through a fire and had been totally reconditioned. So this stock was not the original stock on it, but it was put on by a master. As you can see, the thing looks like it's been Parkerized. I'm not exactly sure what kind of a finish was actually put on it, but the action of it is relatively simple. That's how you cock or shut the action, fire, and then it uses a underbarrel pipe type magazine. What's interesting, oh dang it, every now and then this happens. You have to do this to open it. Oops, sorry. Sorry about that. Let's get you back up here. Okay. What I'm doing is that. But what's interesting is take a look at this thing here. I don't know if it actually spins or not, because I don't really think it does. But that's sort of a distinct characteristic of the Remington. Anyway, interesting rifle, interesting history. I'll never shoot it, I guess, because unless somebody wants to bring the 25 Remington back into service again, I've got a perfectly functional rifle, but I don't have any brass.